Now, here's a question, and I'm picking this one out of a few because a lot of them are asking the same
general
idea.
And this is potpourri, so they can come from anywhere. All right.
And it doesn't smell like potpourri. This smells like paper, which is odd. But because of our society right now and what we're going through, how can ordinary people distinguish true facts from alternative facts, especially if true ones, and I like this part of it, are not appealing?
Oh, yeah.
There's like 4 questions that have to do with truth.
That's and of course they're quite topical. So the way to answer that is I can say what we do as scientists.
Right.
Okay. By the way, there are things that I can tell you that completely defy common sense, and I'm telling you they're true. And I might expect you to believe me, but if you don't, I'd have to go then find the evidence for it. So, for example, for me to say that particles pop in and out of existence, you say, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Well, I've said many times, the universe is under no obligation to make sense to you, especially when you're probing places, regions, conditions of the universe that fall outside of your physical 5 senses. Then what's natural in those environments is not natural in your life. So you have to be open to things that don't fit into what you expect to happen. All right. So now, what about truths? This is why one of the great powers of science is there are certain things that are repeatable in this world. The laws of physics, the laws of optics, the laws of the quantum physics, certain laws of chemistry, biology. This is why knowing science is so important, because it gives you a foundational landscape on which other people are trying to plant facts or false facts.
Right.
But I know how things are and how they operate because I studied that. You're now going to tell me something that is inconsistent with something I know to be true in the universe. Maybe it's a new discovery, and I want to know about it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fake news. Maybe it's just a mistake. But I am now empowered to ask questions about it. You come to me with crystals you want to rub together, and it can bring heal ailments. You say, here, I have these crystals. Do I completely discount it? Knowing the physics I know, I could. But that's equally as intellectually lazy as embracing everything you say. What's harder is to pose the question and to know how to pose the questions. And we're not taught this in school, how to be curious about the natural world. So I would say, what are these crystals made of? Where did you find them? Are they manufactured? Are they natural? What ailments do they heal? What is the evidence that they heal these ailments? How quickly does it heal it? What is the mechanism? And by the time you've done it, the person's ran away. If they're charlatans, they won't have believable answers to those questions. And in that way, you can ferret out what is true and what is not simply by an intelligent sequence of questions that you pose upon it.